Welcome back. This is part 2 of, what's it called? Escape from the City of Gold or something. So, what we've got here, this is very confusing. Now, I don't know what the level builder was thinking on this one, but when you go to here, apart from the blazingly bright sun and the... How many suns are there? Yeah. There's this whole area here. Now, what the guide's writer said is you're supposed to jump down onto a tricky jump and make your way across, but it's full of holes and you fall down. And there's a ladder on the other side. And what I found was, forget jumping down there. What you can do is where we were swinging across with the ropes. You can, Lara, be careful. You can drop down. Oh, my health's good. Which isn't. There's nothing down here that's dangerous. There's like no spikes or anything. There is a hole in the floor here and one at the far end. And I don't know what they were thinking with this. Like, oops, Lara, you're being a bit crazy there. Go down here, and where that bit was, we were at a minute ago, that was like the treetops. This is underneath of it, and the way that it basically said was you're supposed to make your way from across there, go across the top there, which is full of dangerous drops because you can't get through. And I don't know why they did that. All that's down here is a health pack. And I suppose I could show it, it's rather funny. Over in that corner there's a ladder, and I don't know what they were thinking, but you can just come under here. Why would you want to go up there? And the funny thing was, with this ladder, you don't have to, this is the way down, this is not the way up. But it's this really crazy, I don't know why they're doing things like this. It's like they start with something and then they kind of do it, but then they don't think about it. Think it through. And when I came here, I did it. This is exactly the way that I actually did it. I couldn't get down from the top because Lara kept falling through, and apparently you're supposed to nail a really difficult jump. I thought, oh, you gotta go up here, and then I didn't know you could just climb off where that canopy bit is. And Lara keeps climbing, and she keeps climbing, and then it's like, okay, this is the top. And then you get to this, and it's like, what? So I don't know if they've thought that through either. I mean, Lara, she's amazing. She's amazing. She can climb on air. She's just silly, to be honest. So they put a wall in, but it goes all the way into the sky, which is rather amusing. But there's nothing up here. I mean, you can jump backwards off just where the canopy is, and Lara will land on a thing. But there's no point being here. It's a really strange kind of thing, but if you can get around it, what's the point? If you jump backwards off of here, you can land. But then you see, if you walk around up here, you end up falling. How many bloody suns are there? You end up falling through, and I think you're meant to make your way from over there. And it's like, well, I don't know what the point of it is. It's like, Lara, you're not walking. What's going on with that? Lara, what are you doing? I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I'm not going to faff about up there too much. Okay. So, I don't know, that's some really strange logic there. Why would you go up there when you can just go through the bottom? The guide almost said, like, the only way you can do it is literally go that way, but you can just jump down. Right, so go where we came, Lara. And go back to the double back effectively, and then ouch. Climb up here. Now we can't obviously get back because we dropped down, so we can't get back up as far as I know. I don't think we can. Yeah, we dropped down from up there, so there's no way we can get back. So how do we get out? Well, what I found was we go this way. It looks like just a dent in the ground. It's not. It's actually a thing. Now, where are we going, Lara? What there is a lever. Somewhere here we are. This opens. I think this opens the big door in that where the waterfall thing is. Yeah, there it is. That's that room. the top of those stairs. These trigger cameras do not let you go. They're very long. I don't know why. Now, if you go up this ladder... Is it this ladder long? This was a little bit ambiguous again. It's kind of like they're not... It's not straightforward to know what's going on because it's a little bit sort of... Don't go on that because there's spikes on that. But go up there. And a bit of a dirty tricks campaign going on here. Trying to catch you out a little bit. And I found it's just like things are hidden and things ain't straightforward. And I know there's like a challenge element with these levels. Has to be with your Lara and having to shoot. But I wish she'd had binoculars and flares. I didn't give her those, and that's a bit... Make it a bit easier. If she had a Crusade crossbow rather than a gun. No, don't give her that. Right, so top of this thing here. Where does this come out, Lara? I don't know. Oh, bloody thing. There's this room with these kind of gong things in it. Just ignore them. This goes back to the... where we started with the crocodile. We have to go... I think we have... Is it? Oh no, this is the room with the camera in it. Camera thing? Camera, this thing here. So we must be... Where the hell are we going, Lara? We gotta go, yeah, up those stairs. Because this is where the 3 ropes swingy thing was. Yeah, this is the door. Now this is where I got stuck because you go through here and it's like, okay, there's these rather nice looking room with 4 waterfalls, but 1 switched off, basically. So what it's doing is it's showing you this, right? So this is the main feature of the room. And nothing in the pools whatsoever. And then there's 1 that's not working. So that's a clue. And you go, okay, then what do I have to do? And then there's like this thing in the floor, like a hole. Okay, so what you find, if you go down into the hole in the floor, there is... It's just an empty room, basically. So these... I was climbing on this, up there, and you stand on the corners, but nothing else happens. There's nothing in the pools. It's all there. There's this room, but there's absolutely nothing in it. Nothing in it whatsoever. It's just an empty room. And I was running around and around, and I thought, oh, what's this? This is the one with it's not switched on. Looking for levers, pressure plates, nothing at all. There's nothing. There's like a room there, but you can't get into it. It's like it's just another area. Nothing in the water. Right, so I was running around. Had to look at the guide. So if we go over to the side of the room. Where's the, there's this grassy patch here, but that's misleading. It doesn't actually mean anything. There should be a health pack. Right, so that's our health pack. Now, I was wondering, it's just giving it away there. There's a bloody invisible thing. Now, I didn't know that was there. Now, I don't like things like that because it's hidden. There's no clue. And then you could say, look at the floor. There's this area here of saw, but it's a little bit like, yeah, I'd look at the guide. Work that one out. I was stuck on that. That turns that on. And then these trigger cameras are incredibly... Come on, I want me. Just, they hit that. I was like, Right, so the room in the floor is now full of water, and that allows us access. Oh, where is it? Right, so you go into here. This was previously just an empty room full of nothing. The door here was closed. You could tell it was a door. I'm gonna go up. Oops, come on, Lara. this to get a door open. I was stuck on it for such a long time, like an hour, more than that. I was like going round and round in circles. But I opened that door there where the pig was in the other area. But the spike trap in front of it is still on. Now that really got on my nerves. This is doing my head in, come on. It's not doing it. Right, so I've got to go back to that area. I don't know where it is now. Right. I was saying in my other playthrough of the level before, I wish there was a pig running about. I wish there wasn't, they're so annoying. Loads, overkill, it's just... let me just run. Oops. Right, so we gotta go back. Where did we come out, Lara? Actually, I was actually in this area earlier on. I was wondering, there's something there, that's that return thing, so that's a return journey there. Just can't get over this camera, it's like, it's just, you can see Lara really close up. It's amazing. How weird, it's just, what is the deal with this camera? I don't get it. It's just the craziest thing, I don't know what it is for that, it's just... Right. So, where's that room then, Lara? We gotta go... Where are we going? What are we doing? We need to go... What's it? It was down there, wasn't it? Oh, we'll go down there. Lara. Right. Let's go down here. Where was it, Lara? Was it this way? I probably got the wrong bloody way. Gotta go back to that area with the pig, and then... Again, this is really annoying. This pig is really irritating me. Spiky balls kill you if you touch them. Right. This little git will follow you even onto the spike trap. So I would say if you want to get rid of it, because you really get on my nerves, you save, then load, and it disappears. Right, it's gone. Because if you try to get through this door, you can only do it this way. What you can do is there's this corner here. I think it's I don't know if it's intentional or what, because there's like an invisible cube around this head. And I cannot get onto this thing here any other way. Don't go past, there's like a seam there where the square panel is. Do that. Oops, no, she's not doing it. Damn it. No! Oh, you've got to be joking me. Damn it. Not doing it. Come on. That's it, we're going to do that stupid pig, isn't it? There's a bloody thing here. I can't get her to get through this thing. This square, she will stand on this. All the others, it will kill her. Come on, Lara, we've got to get this right. No, it's not doing it now. Forward, Lara. She's not doing it. Ugh. No, she was doing it. Now she's not doing it. She won't get on this. Damn it. Oh man, I thought this level up. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna jump backwards. Oops. That's it. Do that. She cannot escape that. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and back in the final part of City of Gold.